Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Branch here, Saints Discussions on Strike 7 Sports. And today I just want to talk about the Saints and the recent decision to bring back wide receiver Tre'Quan Smith after he was allowed the opportunity to go out and pursue the free agency market. He only had I wouldn't even call it a suitor, but only one team that was willing to give him a meeting. And that was the arch rival, the Atlanta Falcons, came back with nothing. The Saints were so far has been like unsuccessful in regards to um, signing a free agent wide receiver or trading for one that can add to this team, make it better on offense, that can be that reliable WR2 that Michael Thomas needs and this offense needs to be successful going forward. But I also want to talk about something I noticed last year, and that was with um, PJ Williams when the Saints hired a new position coach, a new defensive back coach, and Chris Richard. We saw how much it helped PJ Williams become a better defender on defense, a better defensive back. Because prior to that, under Aaron Glenn, PJ Williams was clowned a lot by the fan base, was viewed as a weak link on the defense. Well, the guy that everybody was pearl clutching when they put him in the game, and he was allowed to play at certain spots, especially as an outside corner. People were just stressed out. We saw what happened in the NFC, the wild card game in 2020 against the Minnesota Vikings, where it was P.J. Williams that Kyle Rudolph cut that touchdown pass over in the wild card game against the Minnesota Vikings. But I don't think I'm not really big on the signing of Tre'Quan Smith, bringing him back. I understand he's great at the downfield blocking and all that other stuff, physical guy. But I got one caveat to this signing. What if what if Tre'Quan Smith could have what PJ Williams happened to him last year with in regards to getting a new coach where he can learn some new things. That may be the case with Tre'Quan Smith. We got a new wide receiver coach, a guy that like Kodi Burns, who's coming from did some time, a lot of time at coach at Auburn as a receivers coach. I guess worked as a assistant at a few other schools. But he also has worked at Tennessee, where he helped one of their wide receivers have a breakout season. Now, who knows what he can do in New Orleans? I think is good. I think it's good that the Saints have a new position coach at wide receiver because I think going forward the wide receiver position is going to be very important for a lot of teams. I think for the bulk majority of the teams in the league because that's where the league is going now. You got to have multiple weapons. You got to have running backs, running back by committees, guys that can catch the passes out of the backfield. Two and three options at the wide receiver position they can throw the football to. And if Kodi Burns, the new wide receivers coach, could get something out of Tre'Quan Smith, he could add new wrinkles to his offense, to his game. I think the Saints may have gotten a made out with this one, man. The Saints may have gotten a bargain with this signing, man. And I think if Smith if he just needs to just have a solid season, he doesn't have to get 1,000 yards, 12 TDs, 100, 85 catches. If he could just get 50, 60 balls, 60 catches, 800 yards, 6 to 800 yards, man, in this offense, I think that would go a long way, man. I think that would help this offense a lot. It would put some stress on on an opposing defense to deal with this offense, to deal with Michael Chalmers, Tre'Quan Smith, Marquez Callaway, it would just do a lot for this football team, But Tre'Quan Smith, man, this third round pick, never really showed the that he was worth taking in that third round. Um, he's always dealt with injuries, dealt with things in the dealt with things in the preseason, had injuries that kept him out of training camp. It's just a lot, man. And hopefully him and Jameis Winston could continue their offseason workouts. They were working together before the training camp. Smith suffered that injury that sidelined him for the beginning of the season. Hopefully, man, this can help out, man. This can help out a new wide receivers coach. It can help all the wide receivers out for the Saints because I don't know, man. You can honestly say that the Saints haven't had like a legitimate number two reliable option outside of Michael Thomas since I would say Willie Snead. Willie Snead, Brandon Cooks, those guys. The Saints haven't developed one. Emmanuel Sanders, he was already established, man. He was already established. And when the time that Emmanuel Sanders was with the Saints, I think you couldn't really see the true value of having a Emmanuel Sanders. That's because Drew Brees' arm strength was declining at the time. So I just really can't. You can't really say, well, they had Emmanuel Sanders. Nah. I'm talking about guys that homegrown talent, guys that were picked by the Saints, undrafted free agents, rookies like that that came under Curtis Johnson. He's just not have those type of receivers yet in a while since Willie Snead, Lance Moore, those type of guys. They just don't come. The guys right now don't come close to Willie Snead and Lance Moore, Robert Meacham. We just don't develop them type of receivers anymore for some reason under Curtis Johnson. And I'm hoping that Kodi Burns, the new receivers coach, can come in, add new elements to these guys' game, new techniques, things that can allow these guys to get open, get separation, put stress on the defense, and be explosive in his offense because the system is not bad. To say Sean Payton's scheme is not bad. It just needs a fresh infusion of good players to work to run it. And maybe this is the spark that Tre'Quan needs to take it to another level. You know. And last year I will say this. I made a IG post, explaining, posing the question of if the Saints would bring back PJ Williams if you put up a certain amount of numbers, interceptions during the season, and he becomes a free agent. You think the Saints will bring it back? And people clowning the post and saying that ain't gonna happen. And look what happened. Going into the season, here we are. PJ Williams, an impact player on the defense, made a lot of great plays. Picked off Tom Brady in that game that Winston went down in against Tampa Bay in the Dome. Just a whole different player, man. A guy that Saints fans were dreading to lose or thought they're going to lose during the free agency. He was a guy that could have very well went somewhere else and got a deal. But he's back with the Saints on another 1 year deal. He's going to keep getting these checks, man. But it is what it is, man. And I'm glad that PJ Williams, is at that level to where the Saints fans starting to appreciate him, because I think he's a really good player. And hopefully that could be the same with Tre'Quan Smith and the new wide receivers coach, Kodi Burns. But we'll find out. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com for latest content. My bad. Strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. Who that?